This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states. Everybody, and welcome back to Crime and Sports.
Yay!
Oh, yay indeed, Jimmie. Yay indeed. I am James Pietragallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmie Whisman.
Thank you, folks, so much for joining us on another crazy, wild, just infuriating edition of Crime and Sports. This is a guy we're all going to want to get the torches and pitchforks for. It's another one of those. Oh, it's a lot of fun. We were going to start Billy Martin this week, but we're going to wait till next week to start Billy Martin just because it's a lot. Billy Martin's a lot, and there's a lot of sources, and it want it to be just right. So before we can put it out, we need to make sure it's just right, and that's what we're going to do. So no shortcuts here, God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do it right.
Do it right. So that said, head over to shutupandgivememurder.com. Get your tickets for live shows. Get all your merchandise, too. Tons of stuff. Everything from skateboards to coffee cups. But tickets are on sale right now for Small Town Murder Live, including in Seattle at the Moore in October. Get your tickets for that. And as of right now, the virtual live show is for sale. Yeah. Virtual live for Halloween. It's the Thursday right before Halloween there. Going to be so much fun. Costumes, just like a regular live show, but right in your living room or wherever the hell you have Wi-Fi. Doesn't matter. You can watch it anywhere. We're excited for that. Can't wait, of course. Shutupandgivememurder.com. Get yourself Patreon. Do yourself a favor. Patreon.com/CrimeInSports is where you get all of the bonus material. And I'm talking, there's a lot of it. Anybody $5 or a month or above, I couldn't decide if I was going to say a month or above per month. And it all got fucked up. So either way, whoever is over $5 either per month or month per or whatever the hell you want to say it, you are going to get so much stuff, including hundreds of back episodes of bonus stuff you've never heard before as soon as you subscribe. Then you get new ones every other week, one Crime and Sports, one Small Town Murder, and this is what you get this week. For Crime and Sports, we're going to talk about this crazy basketball fight that happened in the 70s that completely screwed up everybody's life that was involved in it. I mean, it was crazy. It's the Kermit Washington and Rudy Tomjanovich incident.
Oh, God damn.
It's just the aftermath of it is the crazy story. Not just the punch. It's the rest of it, too. It's really had ripples for decades. That thing.
It's a wild story of why it occurred, how it occurred.
The whole thing is crazy.
That it occurred.
We'll get
Rudy's
into it.
Face. I can't wait.
Yeah. Well, Rudy looks like an Easter Island statue now, and I'd like to know if that's the reason why. So for Small Town Murder, we're going to get into the history of executions in the United States as well as promised after Ted Bundy. So that is that. Patreon.com/CrimeInSports. And you get all the shows, Crime and Sports, Your Stupid Opinions, and Small Town Murder, all ad-free as well with Patreon. You can't beat it, and you get a shout-out at the end of the show. What more can we give you? Come to your house, walk your dog. What do you want?
We're empty. We're out.
That's it. That's all we got. You look in our shed, it's empty. We don't even have a rake in there anymore. We lent it all out. It's all gone.
It's all gone.
So that said, let's dive in with our asshole of the week here.
Terrific.
Oh, yeah. Well, we had Nate Diaz last week, who didn't have a ton of crime, just basically kind of a jackass. This guy is all crime. He's just and it's only one thing, and it's horrifying. So we'll get into it. Cierre is the first name. Cierre. Cierre.
Really?
Okay. Sure. Right. Why not? Cierre Marcel Wood is his name.
It's a fella.
Never heard of this guy, right?
Never heard of a man named Cierre. That's
Cierre.
Interesting.
Me neither.
From Reuben, but
last name. Not with a C.
Never heard of a first name. That's fascinating.
Not with a C for sure. He's born February 21st, 1991. So still a pretty young guy here, under 35 years old. Born in Bloomington, California, and we'll talk about it. He went to Notre Dame. He had a big college career. His mother is named Valerie Wood. And his father, we don't know. He's not around ever.
Okay.
So, yeah, he adds to the should dad stick around, beat the shit out of everybody within arm's reach, or just leave.
Be a dick.
We've had it both ways, and it never works out. So here it is. Here is the father not around model that we're talking about here. Yeah. Not a ton is out about his childhood life, really. He says, I was kind of poor growing up. My mother, she sacrificed everything she had for me and mine.
That's nice.
That's it. That's all he said, basically. So, single mother, his and his. That's it. Yeah, so, he went to Santa Clara High School in Oxnard, California.
Yeah.
And he never really thought about going into the NFL. He wanted to be an NBA player.
Yeah.
And then he realized he's going to be 5'11" and decided not the best course of action.
Uh-oh.
He decided, shit, unless I have a 48-inch vertical jump, this is going to be a difficult transition. He says, he thought about playing in the NBA until he put the pads on for the first time in football as a freshman at Santa Clara High. Really felt it, but I think really he just looked around and went, am I the shortest motherfucker here? What's going on? I don't like this at all.
He put pads on and he's like, we're the same.
Hey, look at this. All right, this is good. Low center of gravity is good for this particular thing. He said, it turned out I was good at football and people wanted to give me a scholarship. I decided there was nothing wrong with that. Sure. After that, things started falling into place and I started believing maybe I could be good enough to play in the NFL.
There you go.
Pretty fucking fun. Yeah, I would say.
People start telling you, and then you figure you start believing it.
No shit. As a freshman, he was playing on the varsity team, too.
Yeah.
He had never played football before.
Wow.
So physically, he's got to be gifted as shit, is what that is, because otherwise he would not be on the varsity team.
Yeah.
Not ever playing before. He doesn't know anything. But they talk about in his first game, in his first varsity game as a freshman, he ran for 2 touchdowns. So that's good. They lost the game, but he ran for 2 touchdowns. He did all he could do, really. I mean, what's he supposed to do here? He finished with 42 yards and 8 carries and had 3 catches for 74 yards that day. Yeah. So not bad. As a senior, he rushed for 1,632 yards.
Wow.
And 20 touchdowns and caught 8 passes for 182 yards and 4 touchdowns. During his junior year, he had 2,600 yards rushing.
Dang.
2,600 yards is a lot of, that's insane. They play like 10 games. That's crazy. Yeah. That's the average 260 yards a game. That's crazy. He was a USA Today All-American selection in 2008, and all the schools were coming for him. USC, UCLA, Cal Berkeley, all the big schools. But Notre Dame is where he wanted to go.
Really?
Which is odd because he's a California guy, and all the California schools were recruiting him, and instead he chose to go to, what is it, Indiana?
Notre Dame. What the fuck that is, yeah.
It's in the middle of the Midwest, where it's cold and bleak. So it's
miserable,
an odd choice for him. But Notre Dame, at the time, Notre Dame now really doesn't have any cachet anymore. But in 2008, they were still riding that old-timey. Yeah. Rudy was still on TBS every week, so they were still riding that, basically. They haven't won shit in a long time.
It's
the worst.
Oh, man, what an annoying kid that guy is.
He's the worst. Rudy's a fucking asshole. Like I said, it's
just annoying.
Yeah. And none of his nieces and nephews believe him when he tells them about all this. They're like, yeah, Uncle Rudy and his bullshit again. You just know it. Here he goes.
Annoying. Fuck.
Talking about Notre Dame and just putting your head down and working hard. Sure, Uncle Rudy.
Go get an education, asshole. Christ.
Just because they treated you like the mentally handicapped mascot that they had, and they want to, like in a basketball game when they clear the court and let the kids score. That's what they did. That's
Coach,
basically what they did.
Please.
That's what they did for Rudy. So April 20th, 2008 is when he makes it official that he's going to the Irish here. He went to, I guess he made an unofficial recruiting visit to Notre Dame. He said he arrived unsure about it, but when he got there, everything was back. He's smooth and he was ready to go. He said, I just feel comfortable, and I felt like I needed to be there. Okay. So, they say that he's ranked as the nation's 5th best player at any position.
Wow.
By CSTV, which is a recruiting analyst.
Overall,
5th best high school player there is. So, he's damn good. One of the scouts here said, he described himself as I'm a little bit of everything. Said he doesn't have a particular running style. He's not a cutter. He's not a slasher. He's not a bowl you over guy. He's a little bit of all, which is kind of what you want in a running back. Somebody who's versatile. One-dimensional is fine for a third down back or something, but every down back has to be very versatile. One of these scouts said Cierre Wood is an outstanding player. He's got great speed. He can run. He's the consummate back. It's a big-time catch for Notre Dame.
Okay.
He also mentioned, all this while overcoming having a girl's name. So it's easy.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's hard for him. That would make that might give you the physical, the anger and the physicality. People have been making funny since the first grade.
They're like, they got a gal back there. Guys. You got to be nice.
Poor Cierre. And then he comes in blasting you in the chest with a shoulder pad.
Take it easy on her.
He said, I didn't come out here thinking I was going to commit. I just went through everything. I was expecting some stuff, but I was just taking in everything and seeing if I could actually visualize 4 years being here. I guess so. So he is also selected to play in the 2009 U.S. Army All-American Bowl, which is for top high school players. He's considered a 4-star recruit by Rivals.com, and Rivals.com has him listed as the number 8 running back in the nation.
Okay, that's good.
That's very good. Yeah. It's really good. So there's an article about him here from the South Bend Tribune, January 3rd, 2009. And this is like a fluff piece. Here's our new guy that we're all excited about. And the headline is A Sense of Humor. Let's find out how hilarious he is. Yeah. It says, talking to various people who've gotten to know Cierre Wood, there was the impression that the Notre Dame-bound running back is a quiet kid. Wood says, quote, that's a lie. He says, I'm quiet when I want to. Uh-huh. Okay. Hilarious. They say
to myself, yeah.
Wood may pick and choose his spots to open up and when to clam up, but the football field would certainly be one of the places where he's loud, at least with his actions. Jesus Christ. And they go through his stats and all this type of shit. One of the schools in the new league was Powerful Oaks Christian, talking about high school. That program 2 years ago produced current Notre Dame quarterback Jimmie Clausen, who had a absolutely horrendous NFL career. Not good, as all Notre Dame quarterbacks since Joe Montana have.
They're pretty good at ruining it, yeah.
Yeah, Joe Montana, great Notre Dame quarterback, great NFL quarterback. Everybody else, Rick Meyer, this one, it's not good. Fucking Jimmie Clausen. Coaching Wood and the West team this week at the Army game is Oaks Christian coach Bill Riddell, who has sent player after player to big-time colleges. Oaks Christian beat Santa Clara, where Wood played, 49-6 late in this season, but Wood ran for 105 yards on 21 carries before an injury sidelined him. This coach said, I knew he was a very fine football player, but he's actually a better football player after seeing him here than I actually thought he was. Now I can see after watching him here for 2 or 3 days, the kid's outstanding. He certainly stands up with all these kids. He's got quickness, speed, his good hands. He's a hard-working kid. Definitely a big-time player.
Yeah.
And a big-time jokester, the article says. Wood laughed about how Irish assistant Brian Polian, who recruits California, reminds him of actor Sean Astin. Okay.
Here we go.
That's not a compliment.
No.
Hey, you look
very
like
annoying.
You look like a grown man who really is like a giant 12-year-old. Is that a compliment? You look like a prepubescent grown man is not a compliment. Someone who's been taking hormone blockers since they were 9. Is that a compliment? I mean, I love Sean Astin and everything.
He's got the same face as he's always. I've never seen somebody's face never change.
Never change. I doubt he has the ability to shave. You know what I mean? Like, and again, don't hate Sean Astin. He's fine.
He's fine. Yeah.
I liked Goonies. It's all good. But he was in all those movies when we were kids.
Yeah. He also was Rudy, and that's probably what they're mentioning here, right?
That
he's going to be annoying as fuck.
Maybe he'll just be super annoying.
Just whine a lot.
This guy who does Irish assistant Brian Polian, he always wants to get in the game, and he's like, listen, I know I'm too old, but come on, guys. Please, come on, guys.
My dad'll be watching.
But I'll throw myself at those tackling dummies, even though I can't move them. I'll just throw myself at them, and that'll show what I can do.
God, it's so annoying.
Ugh. During some downtime, Wood was spotted doing anything from showing off dance moves to snapping out of the shotgun, meaning doing long snapping duties, to throwing passes to linemen. But he also spent some of that time catching passes along the sideline. His goal this week is to surprise each teammate with a tap on the shoulder. Surprise them? That shouldn't be too hard. Just hey, buddy.
Hi.
Actually, you come from behind and cup their balls, but like through their taint under that way you do it. That surprises them. They look down, they see a hand. They're like, whoa, that's weird.
Whole handful, yeah.
He said off the field, I'm a whole different person. That's what Wood said. We're going to find out he's a way different person off the field. He said today he gets to face a whole different level of competition as he takes the field filled with college-bound players at every position. Wood said, it's a lot faster to me, but that's how I play, and I have no problem adjusting to it. I know I can perform at the highest level of competition, so I'm not worried about it. Okay. Nor has he worried about the ribbing he's taken from the USC-bound players over the Trojans' recent dominance of Notre Dame. As a matter of fact, Wood embraced it. He said, they talk their mess every day. They ask me the same question, why'd you choose Notre Dame? I say, man, don't worry about me. Why'd you choose SC? Same reason. Just wait until I get there. That's what I say all the time. Wait until I get there.
Wait and see. Yeah.
Where in that article is he funny? I don't. The headline is sense of humor.
Talking that mess.
He said he's a big time jokester, but we have no examples of this at all. Okay. So he's red shirts in 2009, which is very common.
Sure.
They save his year of eligibility. So he doesn't play. 2010, he is on the team. Notre Dame is 8-5, which in college is might as well not have played. You might play at a shit bowl game like they end up.
In a bowl game, yeah.
You'll get in a bowl game if you're Notre Dame.
For the
it's
draw,
not based on your record.
Yeah, it's based on the audience. Sure.
Yeah, if they're 500, they're getting a bowl game because they'll draw some people there. They go to the Sun Bowl.
Where is that? Texas?
Somewhere. I was going to say. I guarantee you it's in like El Paso or some horse shit like that. Versus Miami of Florida, and they win 33-17.
All right.
So that year, not bad.
Nothing.
Nothing. They had a junior quarterback at that point named Nate Montana. Is that Joe's kid? A Montana playing quarterback at Notre Dame?
Yeah.
It has to be, right?
Let's see. Nate Montana, QB. Nathaniel Joseph Montana, James. I wonder.
It's got to be Joseph.
Is.
Has to be. Or someone who just idolizes Joe Montana, and this guy had to follow in Joe Montana's footsteps because his dad's a fucking weirdo.
It's gotta be. It does not. Okay, personal life. Nate's the third child or older son of legendary quarterback. Thomas Montana.
Well, he didn't have a real good time here, is why we're not seeing another Montana in the NFL. At this point, there's four quarterbacks on the roster. He's a junior, and this year he went 9 for 18 with 116 yards and no touchdowns. So he's not the starter at all. There's both a junior and a freshman that have way more playing time than him. So he's there because he's Joe Montana's kid, essentially.
Also, Joe Montana's kid went to Notre Dame, Pasadena City, then back to Notre Dame, then to Montana.
Yeah.
What? And then to West Virginia, where in 2013 he went undrafted.
Undrafted, exactly.
I want a documentary on Nate Montana.
I want a documentary on all these. Although this team had Manti Te'o too. I want a documentary on all of these sons of players that try.
Yeah.
I want all of them.
That do nothing.
That don't do shit. That go to college based on their name. Basically, the like Walter Payton's kid, he had one of those. Michael Jordan's kid. All of these people I want. That's who I want.
Oh, I want this so bad now because Nate Montana was thrown out of Montana for a DUI. It was later dropped, but he was sentenced to 90 days in jail. All right, so he's a problem, and I want to know everything about
Nate
him.
Montana. Let's see. I want a lot of info on Nate Montana. It just sounds made up.
It does.
Who's that? Joe Montana. Yeah, that's Joe Montana's kid, Nate Montana. Get the fuck out of here. That's not. His name ain't Nate Montana, but it's Nate Montana. It's Joe's kid. Sounds like a total bullshit.
Wait till you meet his sister, Hannah.
Oh, man. Yeah, exactly. So September 29th, 2010. This is from the Kalamazoo Gazette.
Yeah.
And it says, Irish rush attack going nowhere. That's not good. That's
No.
not a good thing.
Terrible.
Oh, yeah. They talk about how the coach is looking for improvement from the offensive line, more mobility from the quarterback, and less thinking from reserve tailback Cierre Wood. Oh, don't worry. For the rest of this episode, there's not a lot of thought process going on with this guy.
Great.
They said with Wood struggling, they had to try somebody else out. And he said he's not giving up on Wood, though. He said, we're still really high on Cierre Wood. This is not, let's push Cierre to the side. He's a young kid now. This guy's got 4 games of experience, and everybody wants to throw the poor kid under the bus.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be a really, really good player. He just needs time. One of those things that Robert Hughes can do and utilize against BC is he's big and strong and physical, and he may be able to help us a little bit in pass protection.
All right.
He said, though, he's confident Wood will find his rhythm. He said, I think he's at a stage right now where he's going to be okay, but I think the biggest thing for him is he just needs to come out here and be relaxed and just go into games being relaxed. I went through it my freshman year. It's just one of those things that you have to get comfortable with the atmosphere.
Yeah.
He also said, I want Cierre to know, hey, there's no pressure on you, son. Go play. Sometimes he plays like there's all this pressure on him to be the next Heisman Trophy candidate. He just needs to play and relax, and hopefully he'll do that. Yeah, let's worry about not sucking before you worry about winning a Heisman. How about that?
Excellent.
Then on October of 2010, October 6th, they're saying that he's not done well. They said that since racking up an impressive 58 yards on 7 carries in his collegiate debut against Purdue, Cierre Wood has accounted for 19 yards on 10 carries since.
Oh, no.
1.9 per is not good.
That's terrible.
And Saturday at Boston College, he fumbled for the second time this season. Mm-hmm. And the coach, I love when the coaches, by the way, because it's college, so you don't want to bury a kid and ruin him forever. So they have to put a positive spin on it. So he's averaging 1.9 yards a carry in the last 3 games, and he just fumbled a big fumble. And the coach says, quote, here's why I like Cierre Wood. I love this. It seems to be a big topic of conversation, my sideline demeanor. When I went to talk to him about the play, he said, Coach, it's inexcusable what I did. I can't tell you why it happened. That's ridiculous. He immediately took accountability for his actions. I didn't say another word to him.
That's why I like him, because when he fucks up, he says so.
He's going
to do that a lot.
Yeah, I'm very used to it by now.
Yeah.
The problem is he has to not fumble also is the thing.
Yeah.
That's
don't
in football.
Do it. Yeah.
Accountability's fine, but also keep the ball. So
yes, hang on to that.
The coach went on to say, I'm a Cierre Wood fan. We're going to keep developing that young man, and he's going to be a good football player. He just needs to continue to develop, gain more confidence. He needs recognition awareness. When he sees things, he's got to go, and he's still thinking too much. When we can get out of him, when he can just react, man, he's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Fun is a weird way to put it. Jesus. You can't put the ball on the ground in a competitive situation. But what I loved about the kid is immediately it wasn't, well, I didn't get the call. I didn't hear it. I was getting a little tired. We hear a lot of that around here at Notre Dame, and we hear a lot of that too much. I didn't hear it from Cierre Wood, and that's why I'm in his camp, and we're going to keep getting him to move forward and be a really good player for us.
There you go. That's
oh, boy. So they have faith in him. Usually any vote of confidence in sports means you're out. Like if there's a team that's not doing well and there's rumors the coach is going to get fired and the owner comes out and says, I have confidence in that coach, he is gone in 2 weeks. That's bullshit. That's the biggest bullshit in sports. So he plays in 13 games in 2010, 119 attempts for 603 yards, which turns into 5.1 per carry, which is pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
That's not bad at all. 20 receptions for 170 yards too. Not bad. 5 total touchdowns. I mean, it's his first year. What do you want from the fucking kid? And he also returned some kicks, too, which is nice. Kick returns, 15 for 300 yards. So good shit here. Now, the next year, 2011, they're talking about two of the most intriguing players in practice were sophomore quarterback Andrew Hendricks. That went well. Yeah. Everyone know who he is? No. And junior running back Cierre Wood. As far as Wood, every movement was crisp, fluid. He set the tone and the bar in all the running back drills. The coach said probably singularly confidence. That's why. He says he did it on the playing field at the end of 2010. I think that's carried over. The biggest carryover is what he's doing in class. He was not a strong student in his first year here, and he's really changed. He found a girl to do it for him now.
Oh, yeah.
That's what that tells me. If his academics improved that much, that means he found someone to do his fucking homework, period.
Somebody knows something.
Yeah, he didn't get that much better of a college student over the course of the time. Being an athlete is why I'm saying that. He said, I guess that's probably maturity and confidence coming together at the same time. But clearly we all knew he's got a lot of talent. They say, I think he's going to be a very, very important part of what he do. And he says he's focused.
Yeah.
In August of 2011, right before the season starts, he says he's taking on a heavy load. That's the headline.
Oh, no.
Notre Dame Cierre Wood taking on a heavy load. That's not just a big load, a heavy load.
Yeah,
that's rough.
The whole team.
Yikes. That is gross, man. That is going to be a huge bukkake on that helmet, too.
It's a lot of load, yeah.
No good. They say on heavy days, he's working out like crazy, 5 sets of each bench incline and decline presses, then a set of burnouts, high reps at low weight to low reps at high weight, and back again. Then some work with ropes. Then it was on to the board, working on balance, catching various sized orbs hurled his way. Okay. He said, turns out I get the best results in the morning. That's what he does.
Yeah.
He said, everybody else is still sleeping and you're wide awake, working hard. You're just going to need a nap at 2, and then everyone's going to be up working hard and you're going to be sleeping. So either way, it's eventually you got to sleep.
Gets the worm, but also an afternoon nap.
That's the thing, yeah. If I'm up at 5 working, that's great and all, but I'm not going to be up until 10 o'clock that night.
No, I'm not staying up till fucking 8 p.m. straight. I will be napping.
Tired. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, everybody, just going to take a quick break from the show to tell you a little bit about Soul.
GetSoul.com.
You know it. Struggling to switch it all off at night? That is a tough one for me. Always. Soul's out-of-office gummies help me relax, help me quiet my thoughts, and fall asleep nice and natural and cozy like. Just the right balance of CBD and THC to ease you into a nice, restful night. Yeah. Love this product. Love the people at Soul. Soul is a wellness brand that believes feeling good should be fun and easy. Soul specializes in delicious hemp-derived THC and CBD products designed to boost your mood and help you unwind. Their best-selling out-of-office gummies were designed to provide a mild, relaxing buzz to boost your mood and enhance creativity and relaxation. With 5 different strengths, you can tailor the dose to fit your vibe. There's a gentle 1.5 milligram microdose to the newest 15 milligram gummy for a more elevated experience. Yeah. I love this stuff. I love it. You guys all know if you listen to the show, I'm not a big booze guy at all. I don't want a hangover. I don't want any of that stuff. I want to feel nice and good, fall asleep, and wake up fresh the next day.
Sure.
And that's how Soul will do you. It's good stuff here. They have a variety of products specifically designed to help you get a better night's rest, including their top-selling Sleepy Gummies, a fan favorite for deep, restorative sleep. With wellness at the forefront, you can feel good about what you're putting into your body. All of Soul's products are made from organically farmed, USA-grown hemp and are vegan, gluten-free, and low in sugar, and federally legal as well.
Love that.
Bring on the good vibes and treat yourself to Soul today. Right now, Soul is offering our audience 30% off your entire order. Go to GetSoul.com and use the code CRIMEINSPORTS. That's GetSoul.com, promo code CRIMEINSPORTS for 30% off.
Now back to the show.
So they're talking about he will carry the freight for a bowl championship series hopeful, and maybe no one else can do it. Yeah. No Irish player may be as indispensable as the 6-foot, 215-pound Oxnard, California native, given the profound uncertainty behind him on the depth chart. As it happens, Wood concerns himself primarily with what lay in front of him, and what he sees stretches out like the ocean to the horizon. Mm-hmm. He said, you see a lot of these guys on TV, the draft parties and all that other stuff. Me, personally, I never had money. That's something I really want. Yeah, join the club.
Same, Daddy-O. I feel you.
No shit. If you really want something, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm willing to work as hard as I can until I can do that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so they're saying they want him to be a complete pass-catching, pass-protecting, fucking on-the-ground back, and he's gonna do it. That's all it is. One of the coaches said he was one of those kids who didn't know what he didn't know in the first year.
Oh, okay.
He didn't know how to not pick up blitzes and shit like that.
I had no idea. I didn't know.
He didn't even know that was a thing.
Right.
They said now he's in a position where he's starting to know what he should know. The offensive coordinator said, when we got here, he was just immature, just like so many other freshmen and sophomores, but he's really growing up. Yeah. Man, Wood says a solid day's effort is it's a good day when he doesn't get yelled at. That's what he says.
Okay.
Yeah. So he finishes an interview, and he said he tiptoes into the scrum, which I don't like. I know that's a rugby term, but still,
yeah, it is, yeah.
Around classmate Theo Riddick. And he said, so who would be faster, you or Cierre Wood? That's what Wood said, extending his hand and a non-existent microphone. Yeah, he's interviewing him. Yeah. Oh, me, definitely, but you already know that, Riddick shot back. So, breaking balls. Okay. 2011, after all this hype, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish are exactly the same, 8-5.
Oh, look at that.
And they go to a bowl I've never heard of.
Which one?
The Champ Sports Bowl. I didn't know the Champ Sports.
New, right?
The Champ Sports, that it's, like in every defunct mall. It's like one of the last 4 stores to hang on. I didn't realize they said, fuck it, let's sponsor a bowl game. I don't even know how they have stores open. Never mind sponsoring things. What are we talking about?
The
Champs?
one in the mall near me fucking thrives. It's annoying.
That's what I mean.
I think they're owned by Foot Locker. They're right next door to them, and there's a walk through the wall to go into each store. Oh, that's got
to be then. It has to be
right?
Then. Yeah.
Has to be.
Has to be. Champs Sports Bowl. I don't think that still exists, does it? I haven't heard of that.
What, Champs Sports Bowl?
Yeah.
It was held from 2004 to 2012.
There you go. Yeah, this is the second to last year of it. What potato chip sponsors this fucking thing now? What brake fluid sponsors this?
It's so much worse.
What dollar store chain sponsors this? What discount car insurance firm sponsors this? I can keep going.
It's just unbelievable. You're not going to believe they've got enough money to sponsor a bowl game. But I mean, I guess they should. They've been around for a million years. It is the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
That's right. And they have the giant Pop-Tart thing. Yeah. I didn't know Champs handed that off to them, the Pop-Tarts Bowl. Well, yeah. I'll be looking forward to the Honeycomb Bowl this year. And
big fan.
The Cookie Crisp Bowl. That's my favorite. I love it. I love the Crunchberry Bowl. It's my favorite here.
Pop-Tarts Bowl. That's hysterical.
Wow. So that's great. They lost the Champs Sports Bowl to Florida State 18-14.
Champs is bigger than, or is smaller than Foot Locker. Why wouldn't Foot Locker own the bowl? You know
I don't know. They're trying to pump up Champs. Maybe they already had a bowl.
Foot Locker Bowl seems better, right?
I would have said we know it. More people know what it is, I would think.
Sure, yeah. And it's the fucking premier brand in the store for athletic shoes, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That was the big one.
Imagine so, yeah, totally. So Notre Dame here, 2011, he plays 13 games, 217 attempts, 1,102 yards.
Okay.
Which is good, and the exact same yards per carry, 5.1.
I was going to say that's 5 yards, isn't it? Yeah.
That's great. 5 yards a carry sounds wonderful to a scout.
That's wonderful, yeah.
9 touchdowns rushing, also 27 receptions for 189 yards. So not bad. July 10th, 2012, so summer before the next season, before his next year here, they're talking about the Maxwell Award. It says Notre Dame tight end Tyler Eifert and running back Cierre Wood on Monday were named to the Maxwell Award watch list, while linebacker Manti Te'o was named to the Bednarik Award watch list.
Okay.
Which is the watch list that that online trolls cultivate to see who they're going to fuck with this year. He must have won that award. That's all I can imagine. The Maxwell is presented to the college football's player of the year, while the Bednarik Award is given to the defensive player of the year, like Chuck Bednarik, the old player. 2012, Notre Dame Fighting Irish. They have a hell of a year this year, way better than they've had. 12-1.
Dang.
Crushing it.
What year was that?
2012.
I feel like I remember that.
They end up going to the BCS championship and everything. They're fourth.
Because Manti Te'o was there. That's why I know it. Yeah,
totally.
Okay,
they're fourth in the final AP poll, which is the best they've been in a long time. They lost in the BCS championship 42-14 to Alabama. Alabama just destroyed them. So this year I'm looking, who was the quarterback? Theo Riddick. Oh, no, that's not their quarterback. Their quarterback is Everson Golson.
Oh, I bet he did great.
Or Everett Golson. I got his name wrong, and you didn't even notice. That's how popular he is.
I don't fucking know that guy.
Neither do I. That's what I mean. I don't know. That's their quarterback, though. So they have 3 running backs who'll end up in the NFL on this roster, though, which is pretty damn impressive. And they also have a senior wide receiver named John Goodman, which just makes me laugh because I just pictured John Goodman running routes, and I love it. Like from the Gemstones, too. Like late John Goodman, not like Roseanne.
Yeah, saggy skin John. It's borderline sad, but he seems to have it all together, so it's fine.
He's so saggy because he lost all that weight, which that's what makes it okay. It's like you're still alive because you're saggy. That's good.
Right. Right. The sag is why he's alive, probably.
Yeah.
And it's sad to see him like not look great, but it's like his brain is still great. Oh, yeah. So I'm thrilled.
Someone said, "Would you rather sag or die? Which one?" And he went, I guess sag.
I guess I get a star on the fucking hall.
I suppose.
I get to do that, right? You got one, right?
Right.
He just got it recently, right?
Yeah, like within the last 5 years, I think, 10 years.
Yeah.
By the way,
it's closer than that.
Maybe. That's possible. There was a guy on this team named Carlo Calabrese, which I love a lot. Hey, Carlo Calabrese, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
That is fucking fun. So anyway, August 27th, 2012, Fighting Irish suspend Cierre Wood.
What'd he do?
For 2 games. It looks like he's going to miss games against Navy and Purdue. Oh, that's not good. He led the Irish in rushing, blah, 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 blah. Coach Brian Kelly also announced that junior defensive end Justin Utupo was suspended for games against those teams as well. Apparently here, they said, our players are aware of the standards I set for our program, and that failure to meet my expectations will result in consequences. Justin and Cierre violated our team rules, so I've suspended them for the first 2 games of the season. Oh, this is funny. Earlier, he suspended quarterback Tommy Reese and linebacker Carlo Calabrese.
Hey, Carlo,
he's like, hey, I just
had
a little sports book going, you know what I mean? I had a little something with the garbage guys, you know what I'm saying? A little kickback situation. These fucking people. I don't understand what the problem is.
What do you want?
I guess they were in a skirmish with police following an off-campus party in May.
Oh.
Not good. The problem is that's all that is put out. There's nothing because it's Notre Dame in college, so they have control over a lot of shit, so not a lot gets out that they don't want to get out, especially in a small town in Indiana. You can pretty much control the narrative and
tell them what needs to be said and what doesn't.
That's all. Yeah, that's all it is. November 22nd, 2012.
Yeah.
An article all about how he loves his mom and, he's all about family. Yeah. It says running back may go pro to help support daughter and mom.
Oh,
isn't that sweet? This is the fluffiest of fluff pieces here.
You got to get out there and work hard. Single mom, man. She needs a vacation.
Oh, yeah. Listen to this fluff piece, boy. Right. A few steps out of the tunnel, Cierre Wood double-tapped his gold helmet, then sprinted out. He blew kisses to the Notre Dame Stadium crowd. Then the Irish tailback recorded his first carry. He picked up a small girl in a pink hoodie and gave her a peck. Oh. Oof. Braylon Wood won't remember senior day, as many will, which is to say the 14-month-old won't remember it at all.
Oh, it was his daughter. Got it.
Yeah. But it was Father's Day. He just picked a little girl up. He's like, that one. I'm taking it home with me.
Kissing kids? Jesus.
I'm taking kids home. I picked one out of the crowd. I could just take it, right?
This gold helmet lets me do whatever I want.
It's a free pass. And fight cops, kiss kids. No one cares. Let's see. But it was Father's Day, to be sure, with Cierre Wood rumbling to 150 yards and continuing a mission he's been on since he watched via Skype as his daughter emerged into the world in September of 2011.
Oh, boy.
See, that's what I love right there. I love hearing all those, like, back in the 50s, all those stories of those guys just watching over Skype as their kid was born. You know what I mean? It's a real sweet story. You know how that goes.
It's a Zoom baby right there.
There's a Zoom baby we had. Toilet baby? So
No, Zoom baby.
Oh, that's different. Toilet baby? A lot of people look at it as pressure. He looks at it as a blessing, says the other Irish tailback, Theo Riddick, who's close friends with Wood. He knows what he has to do to be successful. And he says success is measured a great deal via toiling and toting and overcoming for Braylon, which may mean a homecoming game at Saturday at USC for the Oxnard, California native. Will be the final regular season game he will ever play for the Irish. He might turn pro.
You don't know.
He is a senior contemplating if he will use his final year of eligibility. While Wood wasn't made available this week for interviews, his mother said Wednesday he's currently leaning toward moving on to the NFL. Okay. Valerie Wood said 70-30. 70-30 he's leaning that he's taking it to the next level.
Wow.
She said he hasn't made a decision here, but he said a lot of the guys felt like they were going to the pros and then came back. But one of the things that panicked him was a helmet to knee hit against Wake Forest.
Yeah.
That is like, I don't want to get hurt and ruin everything here. Yeah. I don't want to get Willis McGaheed, out of the top five.
Yeah.
So Valerie, his mom, said, last couple of weeks I'd ask him, what are you thinking about? He said, I'm still thinking. If I go back, Mom, how hard's it going to be on you? I said it isn't going to be hard on me at all. Meaning, are you going to be able to survive? Yeah. And then this weekend I told him, why don't you write down the pros and cons of both? It was, of course, more pro for him to leave because he would be making money on a team, still doing what you want to do, providing for your daughter. Then on the other side, it gives you an extra year. Maybe your stock can go up if you stay injury-free.
Yeah.
Not bad. So they said a CBSSports.com guy said Wood is a naturally gifted runner. He runs a bit upright and isn't the power back his size would indicate. In fact, he has a bit of a finesse style. He does a nice job of slipping by tacklers due to his good balance and effective spin move, but isn't the type to simply bowl over defenders. He has very good patience and elusiveness to make defenders miss and good acceleration to turn small creases into big chunk plays.
Yeah.
And they say that there's no doubt about his motivation and his devotion to his daughter, Braylon. He said he is just a font of updates on the progress of Bray Bray.
Right.
The teammate Riddick said, she yells. Kids yell? No.
Yeah.
She was up this weekend, and she was like Sierra, demanding all the attention on her. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. He seems way funnier than the other guy. I don't know why they say that about him. Wood constantly asks what Braylon needs. Last Christmas, he sized up a $62 pair of sneakers and tried to bargain them down to $30.
What?
Told that $62 wasn't much, Wood pointed out that $62 is good for 2 diaper changes and a package of wipes. Wood's mother says his motto is simple: I want to give her everything she needs and most of what she wants. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
So his mom also says, I said, you got to pass, because they talk about how, dad can make it up to his daughter some other week and blah, blah, blah. He said, I said, you got to pass then. I don't have any time. I don't have any passes this time. Oh, talking about passes to come to the game. You need to go ahead and finish this season strong and get into that national championship game. So December 19th, 2012, the Notre Dame coach Brian Kelly tells reporters that Cierre Wood will wait until he receives his NFL evaluation before, because there's a company that does like an evaluation of where you're going to get drafted.
Yeah.
Before deciding whether to return or enter the draft. So the coach says, I'm hearing he has 1.5 feet out the door. That's what they said.
1.5 feet.
And a half. They said, this is not a great running back class, a scout group says. There's room to move up. He's very talented, but that doesn't mean it will happen for him. I think Cierre Wood could make a lot of money going back for his senior year and being the guy. I think there's a lot more to gain. That's a scouting organization saying that. you should go back. Because in 2012, he ran for 114 carries, which is the least he's ever had.
Yeah.
Only played in 11 games and had because he got hurt a little bit, had 742 yards, which is 6.5 yards a carry, which is better than he's ever done. But you want to show you're going to be healthy a whole year, kick ass, and go in. Man, so January 15th, 2013, he decides, he's made his decision, and he's going pro.
Yeah, time to go.
He said his daughter, he has to support his daughter. Just can't do anything more here. So he said her mother said wrote Cali bound on her son's pre-draft training, meaning he's going to be there. Right. He said, I had to weigh many factors over the last month, but ultimately it came down to what I felt was the right decision that would most benefit my family. My teammates and friends I know I'll have the rest of my life. I'll miss hanging out with them in the locker room and around campus. They're a great group of guys and poised for success next year. They'll do fine, but I'll be there. He said his 1-year-old daughter's the main factor.
Yes.
He said he's got to do something. He is told, this is NFLDraftScouts.com. An analyst said, Wood is a naturally elusive runner with the burst to and through the hole, lateral agility to make defenders miss. These traits, along with good vision, speed, and size, make him an intriguing NFL prospect.
Absolutely.
He also said the 2013 draft is lacking a consensus top running back prospect. There's good depth at the position, however, which makes Wood's leap a bit of a gamble. The difference between him being drafted in the 3rd round or the 6th round could come down to the performance he has at the pre-draft workout, combines, and all that shit, and the feedback teams receive when investigating his suspension, because they got to worry about that too. February 28th, 2013, he's pissy for some reason.
Really?
This article says Cierre Wood vents his frustrations. Colby Cameron showcases his arm, and Jessica Mendoza makes a special announcement. Okay. After being muzzled most of the season by Notre Dame, Cierre Wood is finally free to talk openly at the NFL Combine last Friday in Indianapolis. The running back decided to forego his senior season. Apparently, Wood wasn't very pleased with the lack of touches that he got in Notre Dame's 42-14 loss to Alabama in the title game. The Santa Clara graduate had 4 carries for 2 yards and 1 catch for a 2-yard loss. Yeah, why wouldn't you use your main running back? It doesn't make sense. He said, obviously, I didn't get the ball as much as I wanted. I wasn't going to pout or get mad about it or anything. All I was going to do was make the best of my opportunities that I did get. So they said, he said, they expect you to fall apart. They expect you to pout. They expect you to get an attitude. I wasn't going to follow that type of trend. I was going to use it as motivation. Things really didn't go my way. I wanted to translate that into something positive.
There, do it then.
At the Combine, he ran a 4.56 40, which is kind of middle of the road, ranked 14th among 33 running backs. So kind of middle of the pack. His broad jump was 124 inches, and his vertical jump was 37.5, which is pretty good.
Not bad, yeah.
That's not bad at all. Both marks ranked 4th among running backs. Not bad. One guy in his USA Today article included him as a riser in the draft.
Yeah, his Combine sounds great.
Yep, they said Wood's decision to enter the draft was questioned by many, yet today he looked NFL ready. Wood timed, and then they go all of his times. They say he was surprisingly quick during drills and caught the ball well. The middle rounds are now his future.
Okay.
That's good for him. April 3rd, 2013. He gets everybody's attention at Pro Day. They say Cierre Wood entertains the media. Okay, that's nice. They say there's many reporters in South Bend who are going to miss Cierre Wood. The running back was always good for a colorful quote or two to enliven their stories. Now Wood held court at last time at Notre Dame's Pro Day. Okay. They said they asked him if he's going to miss school. And he said, am I missing school? I'm missing school a lot. There's no place I'd rather be than school. Who wouldn't want to be here in South Bend, Indiana? Negative degrees, snow everywhere, see all kinds of reindeer, stuff like that. It's cool. Just staying outside, playing with the snow angels. It's tight. It's tight. I miss it a lot more than anything in the world, he said.
He said that in 2013? He said tight?
It's tight. He said, that's tight, like it was 1994.
Wow.
It's tight. His response led to another question about if he missed the warm weather of California. He said, quote, nah, who needs warm weather? It's a lot of sun, a lot of girls in bathing suits. Who cares?
No, it's real boring.
He said, who needs that? I see a lot of people in Eskimo suits here. That's just fine. That's fine for me.
It's tight.
It's tight. But tight Eskimo suits that are tight. They're tight and tight. He said he wanted to improve his marks in the 40-yard dash and bench press from what he posted at the Combine. That's why he's doing a pro day. At his pro day, he ran the 40 in 4.52 seconds, which is better.
Sure.
And did 18 reps on the bench press. He said it basically came from a lot of hard work. After the Combine, I went back, started hitting it even more harder because I wanted to come back for my pro day and make a splash, and that's exactly what I did today.
Oh, boy.
Here we go. He said he's ready for an NFL call. He's all ready. He received a grade from the NFL Draft Advisory Board.
Oh, what was it?
That was it's talking about third round.
Uh-huh.
And he says he got that, and then he looked into the eyes of his 1-year-old daughter, Braylon, and said, quote, someone has to take care of her and provide for her. I've seen my family struggle my whole life, and I have the power to change it. I'm in the position to take them from a spot they don't want to be in and put them in a spot they really want to be in. He's going to do it. Right. Oh, yeah. They said most experts predict only one running back will be picked in the first round, and that is future fat-ass Eddie Lacy.
Really?
Yeah, for the Packers there. So they're talking about he's got a combination of size and athleticism that scouts are looking for. They said he comes into the NFL with relatively fresh legs and enough experience against elite competition to warrant a middle-round consideration. That's from a draftscout.com.
Yeah.
So they're saying it's going to happen for him. He said, quote, I didn't really get a lot of touches, but I see that as kind of a positive rather than a negative. If I can make big plays with 2 carries and bust out a 10-yard run, then I can do that at any point in time. I didn't showcase as much as I wanted, but everybody who saw me knows when I'm in there, I can make things happen.
Yeah.
He says, I feel like I've done great in every workout I've done. I've been doing everything they tell me to do, and the main thing is showcasing my power and explosiveness through the drills. Yep. I feel like it's something every team's looking for, basically, so it made the team workouts a lot easier. I told teams what needed to be known and what the truth was, talking about his 2-game suspension.
1.7 yards at a time. I'm only going to need 6 downs to get first.
I'm going to get there, boy. You know that. So they're talking about a lot of teams ask him, why'd you get suspended? Tell us about the incident and all that. Yeah. And he said that, he told them that. He said there's no way to hide it from them. They would figure it out. I made a mistake in college, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then he also talks about he enjoys returning to Oxnard. He said his daughter and immediate family live in Vegas, but he likes going to Oxnard to visit family and friends, as every crime and sports athlete loves to go home.
Yeah.
He said, Oxnard is what made me who I am. Those are the people who encouraged me and have supported me throughout everything. There will never be another high school like Santa Clara. It really did help build me into the man I am today.
Yep. Which
we don't know. It might be a 3rd-round draft pick. He said,
a real good guy, though.
I'm a great guy. Loves my daughter. Yeah. Love my daughter.
My daughter's the most important.
He said, I'm not the type to sit here and think too much about that stuff. Thinking about it too much can ruin you. Think about your draft placement and all that kind of shit and where you're going to play and everything like that, mock drafts. He said, I'm basically waiting patiently for my number and name to be called by whatever team that wants me. Mm-hmm. He said he wants to share the memory with his little girl of the draft, obviously, because 2-year-olds have huge NFL draft memories.
Oh, and the aspirations for their own father, they know.
Huge, they know. Yeah. My father wasn't there for me, and I want to make sure my daughter never has to experience that. You're fucking that up. I want to make sure I'm always involved in her life. I want to be the best father I can be. Family is the most important thing to me. Remember that for later. So here he goes. He's all ready to go. 2013 NFL Draft that year, by the way. MVP of 2013 NFL.
Oh, boy. Was it Aaron Rodgers?
Peyton Manning.
Hey, Peyton Manning.
5,477 yards. LaShawn McCoy is the rushing leader. Wow, that's a long time ago. And Josh Gordon is the receiving leader. Jesus Christ.
Oh, fuck.
That's how long ago that was. Working at a dispensary, I assume.
Yeah,
he
probably. Or, investing all his
weed.
money in it. Jesus.
Or being pissed off because now they don't care if you smoke weed anymore in the NFL. You're like, oh, now it's fine. I get fucking suspended every year. It costs millions of dollars for this bullshit.
He's playing for the Seattle Sea Dragons, James.
There you go.
Well, 2 years ago he was. I don't know what the fuck he's doing today.
Okay, number 1 draft pick, 2013 NFL draft, Jimmie. You'll never get it in a million years.
It's not Joe Burrow.
No, it's not.
2013? It's 13. A lineman. And I don't know. Is it Jadeveon Clowney?
It's all linemen until the 8th pick in the draft.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. It's Eric Fisher, a tackle.
For the Titans or something?
For Kansas City. So there you go.
Jesus.
Yeah, you don't know anything about him. What else we got? Luke Jokel for Jacksonville, another tackle, second.
Yeah.
A lot of skill position guys here, you can tell.
No shit.
Miami Dolphins then select Deion Jordan, defensive end.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Philly then takes another tackle, Lane Johnson, then a defensive end by Detroit.
Wow, Lane Johnson just retired, didn't he?
Yeah,
still going?
I think he's still active, actually.
Yeah, he's one of the best in the league.
He's doing well. Number 6 overall, Barkevious Mingo, which might be the craziest
I do know that
Mad
guy.
Lib name of
at?
all time. He was drafted by Cleveland, but who knows by now.
Yeah.
He only played in, what did he play in here?
Barkevious Mingo?
Oh, no, he played 126 games. He played a lot. He played for years.
Wow.
Not bad. So the first non-lineman drafted is Tavon Austin by St. Louis. Then E.J. Manuel by Buffalo in the middle of the draft, in the middle of the first round, which that didn't work out so well for Buffalo. No, he's a quarterback. That didn't work out well at all.
Oh, whoa. Who am I thinking of?
He only played in like 30 NFL games.
Ooh,
not good.
That's not good at all.
No. Eric Reed, Justin Pugh. This is a bad draft. DeAndre Hopkins is late, number 27 in the first round. That's a good draft. Yeah. Somebody drafted a guy named Bjorn, for Christ's sake. What is that going to tell
kicker,
you?
Isn't he?
No, he's a defensive end.
What?
For Indianapolis, who played in 38 NFL games.
Wow.
So there's that. Second round. Jesus, this isn't much better. Geno Smith.
Well, yeah.
Manti Te'o is in there. That didn't work out for anybody.
No,
Philly drafted him.
Work out for anybody
Holy
in that.
shit.
That poor bastard, man.
Eddie Lacy taken at number 61 overall. Le'Veon Bell taken at number 48 overall. So there's some running backs in the mix anyway.
Yeah.
Third round, that's the round we're expecting him to go in. Travis Kelce gets picked in the third round.
Wow.
And who else? Jesus Christ, a bunch of
Dang, they did that whole
guys.
Draft backward, didn't they?
Yeah, that draft, that was a shitty draft.
It's a terrible draft.
Fourth round, first pick of the fourth round, Matt Barkley. Ugh,
Really?
That didn't work out real well either. That's terrible. He backed up for a while and then did nothing. Holy shit, going through this draft. Not much. Either way, Cierre goes undrafted.
Whoa.
They don't draft. He's expecting to go in the third round. That's what the draft company told him.
They took Barkley over him.
They took everybody over him.
Yeah.
They took Jonathan Franklin, some running back who played in 11 NFL games ahead of him.
Jesus.
They took everybody. Jesus Christ. So he goes undrafted. And in the Ventura County Star newspaper, it says, if Cierre Wood truly received a third-round grade from the NFL Draft Advisory Board, he should demand a review. He wasn't selected in any of the 7 rounds of the draft after deciding to leave Notre Dame a year early. Yeah, he's pissed. Now, there's one good thing about this, though.
Yeah.
It's kind of like if you get drafted 5th, 6th, 7th round, it's almost better to not get drafted.
Yeah,
but
to can walk on. Yeah.
Well, to be on the cusp of a on people's boards, but not drafted, because then you get to pick your situation at that point.
Sure.
There's a lot of places you could sign, and then you get
try
to
out.
You get to go to different places and pick and kind of see what situation might work for you,
Yeah,
a team that needs
yeah.
running backs or whatever the hell, whereas otherwise
And
you
it's
don't have
so fucking fun when those guys go try out somewhere, get picked up, and then they're a fucking star. It's amazing.
Yeah. And you have the same chance of making the team as a 6th-round draft pick. That's a non-guaranteed money pick. So they'll cut those guys in 2 seconds and pick up a free agent. They
Take
don't
a
care.
chance on on something
They
nobody
don't give a shit. No.
That's how Rod Smith became a fucking unbelievable player.
So a lot of guys, they care about guys who have guaranteed money. That's who they give a shit about. Other than that, they don't care about the rest of those guys unless they have to pay them. April 28th, 2013, signs with Houston.
All right.
He is going to sign here. He signs as a free agent with the Houston Texans, and he's very excited.
Yeah.
Can't wait. August 31st, 2013, Cierre Wood's game-high 107 rushing yards in Thursday's win over Dallas made an impact.
Wow.
He went from an expected spot on the practice squad to the number 3 running back, backing up Arian Foster and Ben Tate.
Wow.
With Coach Gary Kubiak saying Friday the team will likely limit Foster's workload in the opener at San Diego, the third running back could receive carries.
There you go.
And Kubiak said he made a big push. He says Cierre has shown a lot of ability. We want him to be a better special teams player. That's the thing, too. As a rookie, they want you to go out and do that.
Kicks,
and block and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They said, but obviously he's a guy out there as a free agent that has NFL ability, and we know that. So it's our job to find it.
Yeah.
Okay. September 4th, 2013, he makes the team.
Okay.
From an undrafted free agent. That's impressive, man.
Yeah.
They said the first person Cierre Wood called once the running back found out he made the Texans roster. Who do you think it is, Jimmy?
Who did call his mom?
No. His mom would understand it and get it. Who else would you call?
Your 3-year-old.
Your 1-year-old.
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy made the football team. Dora. Oh,
have you heard of the Texans?
Yeah, great.
Arian Foster.
I'm backing up Arian Foster. Now, they like to run a lot of sweeps on the road. That's not my main play, but they're talking about different blocking strategies and packages from plays for me, possibly as a third down back. You get all that, Bray? You got all that? Is that all? Okay.
Yeah. Bray, J.J. Watt lives nearby me.
J.J. Watt? Can you say that? Exactly. Oh, my God. Cierre said, my mom was on the phone as well. My mom, she got emotional, started praying on the phone. That's exactly what I did at that point. Got on my knees and just broke down to myself. I was just so extremely fortunate and extremely happy. Yeah. He said it was desperation. Not getting drafted, that was really saddening to me. At the same time, I'm not one to feel sad about myself or feel sad about anyone's situation. I'm a sociopath. That's a crazy thing to say. Myself or anyone else.
I don't have emotions.
I have no emotions, and I really can't recognize when other people are injured and hurting.
Yeah.
At that point, I'll figure out my next move, he said. But he did well in that final exhibition game, and he said, at this point, I feel great. I feel blessed. It's a dream come true for me.
There you go.
I've been working for this ever since I can remember.
Yeah.
Grace, I think,
that's
is where we hit it. That's grace, man. Yeah. I mean, it's everything. So he's on the 2013 Houston Texans, who are abysmally terrible.
Oh, boy, do they suck dicks.
2-14.
Atta boy.
Bad.
Well done, Matt Schaub.
Gary Kubiak was fired after a 2-11 record.
Gary, poor
and
bastard.
They brought in fucking, for some reason, people keep hiring Wade Phillips to head coach teams. And he went 0-3, obviously.
Well, he went and assisted Denver to
he's
a
great.
championship.
Great defensive coordinator.
All right.
Great defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
That's why he keeps doing that, and they keep giving him head coaching jobs. He's not good at that.
He ruins
Some guys are good defensive coordinators. What's wrong with that? Yeah. So, this team here, this is the Houston Texans, just a bad fucking team.
Yeah.
Real bad. They have Arian Foster and nothing else, essentially.
They started the season 2-0 and then lost 14 in a row.
Oh, my God. They were like, we're doing great, feeling good about themselves. My God. That is awful.
That's amazing.
They had Case Keenum start half their games that year. It's not good. Was Schaub the other guy? Yeah, Matt Schaub started 8.
He was there. Yeah.
8-8, the two of those guys.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. This is a bad team. October 22nd, 2013, they waived Cierre Wood.
Yeah.
Yes, not because of his play, But a report from the Houston Chronicle cited a source claiming Wood, defensive end Sam Montgomery, and outside linebacker Willie Jefferson were waived for violating unspecified team rules at a hotel in Kansas City.
I wonder what they did.
What the fuck? Did you probably had an orgy or something? Who knows?
What'd you do in the hotel, man?
What the fuck, man? They said, he may have seen his role increase because Arian Foster left the game with an injury last week, but now he's waived. He fucked up.
Okay.
Fucked it all up. Multiple reports said the trio were punished for smoking marijuana in the team hotel.
But that's what they were suspended for, or cut for. Yeah,
probably.
In Kansas City. In Kansas City, even don't do that in either place.
No, well, Missouri, it's legal, but not
in 2013.
No, well, either way, you can't smoke in a hotel room because you can't smoke anything in a hotel room. Yeah. You used to be able to smoke weed in hotel rooms when you could smoke cigarettes in them because you can cover up the smell and it smells like smoke anyway, whatever. But now everything smells pristine. Weed smoke is just going to permeate that entire floor. You're fucked.
It's never coming out.
No, I go outside. So 2013, a grand total of 3 games played, and he doesn't do very well here. He has 3 carries for 9 yards.
Oof.
So doing wonderful. November 6, 2013, there's 2 teams in the league that don't give a shit about your transgressions. Yeah. One is the Raiders, and I think we know what the other one was at that time.
The New England Patriots.
100% ding, ding, ding on the fucking money.
One on each coast.
Yep. One prison camp on each coast there.
Yeah.
So the Patriots signed him. And,
really?
They signed
did
him
they get
to the
Willie
practice
too?
squad. No, they did. They let him go. They signed a couple of receivers and signed Wood for the practice squad. Now, New England that year, 12-4. They beat the Colts in the playoffs 43-22 and then lost to the Broncos in the conference championship game that year.
Went to the championship, lost? Yeah.
Yeah. So this year, obviously, Tom Brady and all those boring players. Just paint drying is what this team is.
That was the Super Bowl for me.
Yeah.
That team losing.
Paint drying in a victorious manner would be the best way to describe the Patriots for a long time.
That's watching grass grow. Yeah.
Watching grass grow, watching Tom Brady have no joy whatsoever in the game and just being a fucking dull blight on any fucking Sunday afternoon. You might have the unfortunate fucking instance of having to watch him. So, December 28th, 2013, Merry Christmas for you, Cierre, as he is cut from the practice squad.
Oh.
Not good. Bad stuff. This year, he does nothing, essentially. So there's that. It doesn't do great. He had a grand total of 2 games played for New England and had no attempts and no yards and no anything. So not good. 2014, January 8th here, he signs a reserve future deal.
Oh, God.
Hear a lot about that with the Baltimore Ravens. Mm-hmm. So he's on his 3rd team already.
I guess that's a 10-day deal probably with a
reserve future deal. So I'm not sure what that is exactly here. Yeah. But January 16th, now he's actually signed.
Oh, they got him.
Yes. So after refiling his deal with the NFL following an initial paperwork problem, the Ravens have signed him to a reserve future contract. Okay. The team signed him earlier this month, but the deal was disapproved, and he was declared a free agent by the NFL. The Ravens updated their paperwork and refiled the 1-year, $495,000 contract.
Yeah.
January 21st, 2014. So literally days later. Days later, he gets pulled over for exceeding the speed limit here.
Oh,
no. In a 70, too, so he was really cruising. This was in California. And August 25th, 2014, kind of the last week of cuts of training camp, he's cut by the Ravens.
Oh, no.
November 13th, 2014, he signed to the Seahawks practice squad.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, that is brutal.
Across the fucking country.
Man, March 18th, 2014 here at the Veterans Combine. He was scheduled to take part in the NFL Veterans Combine, which is just like take a look at your free agents and see what they still can do here.
There's guys who've been in the NFL, I guess. I don't know what that is.
Pretty much. August 20th, 2015, the next year, he's signed by Buffalo. So he's going to be on the Bills.
Other end of the country.
Oh, they're going back and forth
Christ.
and back and forth. And then that's August 20th. September 4th, 2 weeks later, he is released by the Bills.
Oh, they don't like
right before the season opener. Yeah. Then 2 days after that, he's re-signed to their practice squad, which happens a lot.
Okay, stick around in Buffalo. Come on.
If you get released, I know about this from a book I read here recently about a guy who's like kind of on an NFL bubble trying to make teams and stuff.
Sure.
And basically, if you get released, then you have to clear waivers. Then they can sign you to the practice squad. So basically, they released him. Nobody wanted him for 2 days. He cleared waivers and then practice squad. That's how it works. 2015 Buffalo Bills are 8-8 under Coach Rex Ryan there. And so mediocre at the time. They've gotten much better now, obviously. Trying to see who they had. Matt Castle played one game at quarterback. Who else did they have at quarterback here? Let's find out.
Matt Castle? There was Brady, but he was suspended. That's why Castle was in, wasn't it?
Tyrod Taylor. No, this is the Bills. The Bills.
Oh, Bills.
Matt Castle had gone.
He had already left. Okay.
Yeah, Tyrod Taylor was the starter. 14 games started. Okay, that's all I was looking for.
And then he's gone the next year, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So he signed then October 12th, 2015. He tears his ACL.
Oh, no.
He had 2 rushes before suffering a knee injury.
Oh, fuck.
Not good. So they place him on injured reserve. But the nice thing about that is now they have to pay him the rest of the year.
That's good, yeah.
They have to make an injury settlement with him, so they have to pay him.
But he is injured, so that's not good. He can't make any money.
No, but if he got cut, he would have made nothing.
Right.
If he gets cut, then he makes nothing for the rest of the year. At least now they have to pay him, so at least now he's got a paycheck coming in the rest of the year. He had 2 attempts for 3 yards and a torn ACL.
And then
which is a bad stat. That's a bad stat. So July 27th, 2016, the Buffalo News has an article that says, "How many backs are enough?" Okay. Anyone wondering why the Bills would consider adding veteran running back Reggie Bush need only think back to last year's training camp. Buffalo went to St. John's Fisher College with LaShawn McCoy, Fred Jackson, Carlos Williams, Boobie Dixon, and Bryce Brown atop their depth chart. Then all of them got hurt. At the same time, players like Bronson Hill, Cierre Wood, and Ricky Sealy, ended up on the roster. March 9th, 2017, he signs with the team again.
Really?
He signed with the Hamilton Tiger Cats.
Oh, that's not the team. That's
of the CFL.
Oh, boy.
That's March of 2017. May of 2017, he's now traded from the Hamilton Tiger Cats to the Montreal Alouettes.
Yeah, because they can't trade him to the fucking Lions.
No, they can't trade him to the Raiders, even though they probably want him. He's released May 1st, 2018. So he's on the team for a year. Good for him. Here we go now, everybody. Buckle up. Cierre up to this point has been, kind of a guy struggling. And you root for guys on the bubble.
Yeah,
you root for guys that are unsigned free agents and that kind of thing. And his stuff with his daughter, although a little bit annoying and PR-y, it's also nice that he gives a shit about his daughter and all kinds of things like that. But on April 12th, 2019, it all changes, Jimmy.
Yeah?
Because he is charged with first-degree murder.
Oh.
Which is much different than smoking weed in a hotel room.
Huh?
Yes. This is crazy. Wow. Okay. He has been arrested in connection with the death of his girlfriend's 5-year-old daughter.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Cierre, we do not like you.
What'd he do?
Faces charges of first-degree murder, child abuse, and neglect by the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. His girlfriend, Amy Taylor, 25, faces charges of child abuse and neglect. Oh, my God. The Clark County Coroner's Office confirmed the death of Lariah Davis, 5 years old, of Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Wow. They said the cause is still pending, but we know it's murder. So they reported that a prosecutor said the young girl suffered a lacerated liver.
Oh, boy.
Did you drop her from a 5-story building? What the fuck did you do to this poor kid?
What did you hit her with?
What is being held without bail, obviously. April 17th, he's denied bail again and awaits a May 21st preliminary hearing. Wow. A Las Vegas judge expressed shock Tuesday at the severity of injuries found on a 5-year-old girl whose death led to murder and felony child abuse charges against her 25-year-old mother and the mother's former professional football player boyfriend. Wow. The judge said, once you've seen them, you can't unsee them, meaning the photos of the girl that were not made public. Taylor, the mother, sobbed as she and former NFL running back Cierre Wood stood shackled in court. Taylor's court-appointed public defender said she is innocent until proven otherwise.
Yeah.
Wood spoke only to say he understood the charges. He said that his attorney said Wood maintains his innocence, and they're thinking about filing a written request for his release on bail.
Oh,
okay. You lacerate a kindergartner's liver. We're going to hang on to you for a bit, I think. Right? That's a novelle, I believe.
Yeah. Her liver, while it regenerates, and as they're younger, it probably regenerates faster.
Oh, yeah. No
but
problem.
Let's not go lacerating any internal organs.
I'm disgusted by this shit. Wow. The prosecutor said that a grand jury is expected to hear evidence about the death of April 9th death of Lariah. They cited Taylor's statement to police that she sat on the girl while disciplining her about a week before her death.
Oh, boy.
Prosecutor said that Lariah died with internal injuries to her lungs and diaphragm, and the judge noted injuries of what she called injuries consistent with extreme abuse, including a lacerated liver, broken ribs, and severe injuries from the child's forehead to about the child's mid-thighs.
Oh, my God.
Holy fuck. Can we just put him out on the field with no pads and just let people...
5-year-old.
Just let people tackle him with no pads on for a whole game?
Duct tape his feet and hands to the tackle dummy and let him just take rips.
No. I want him in penny loafers with no pads out on the field, so he's good and slippery too. And I want to rush the ball every time and just have everyone fucking spear him with their helmets on every play till his liver is lacerated.
How could he?
What a piece of shit.
5-year-old.
Unbelievable. Paramedics reported finding the girl unresponsive at Wood's apartment, where Taylor, a certified nurse's aide, and the girl moved in after Taylor and Wood began dating last year. The coroner ruled she died of multiple injuries and ruled her death a homicide. Taylor told detectives that she and Wood were the only two people who could have killed the child. Well, it had to be us.
Oh, my word.
She said, quote, so it had to be one of us. That's what's in the police report. Wood told investigators he spanked the girl once when she misbehaved, but Taylor disapproved, so he adopted exercise as discipline.
Oh, my God. He's got her, like, running wind sprints.
He called it, quote, learning through fun.
Ah, Jesus, so fun.
That sounds like what molesters do. They make a weird game. It's fucking disgusting. I'm so fucking pissed off. Learning through fun. Through fun. This motherfucker is in a world of shit, and he deserves to be.
Yeah.
He's sitting in his fucking cell, and I hope everyone is giving him a dirty look.
Arrested.
I don't know what the dirty looks are in prison, but they're probably pretty good. This fucking
stink
piece
eye.
of shit.
That's a stinkier eye than normal. Yeah.
When can I stab this man?
Yeah.
So he's sitting there. He has no idea what's going on, and then out of nowhere. It's weird because in jail you don't usually hear this. He hears a bunch of dogs barking. He doesn't know what to do with himself. And then his cell door opens, and there he is, folks. Bobby Colorado in all his glory, animal trainer from Fredericksburg, Texas. And he says... how is it you come to arrive here? What the fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong? It ain't even your fucking kid. It's one thing you want to beat the shit out of your own kid. Don't do that, but at least it came from your balls. This broad, she brings a fucking kid in, and what do? You fucking for exercise. What would you call it? Learning through fun. Well, I do a similar.
Through fun.
I do a similar thing with my dogs. It's called biting for fun. It's great, and they love it. You know what I mean? I'm going to practice on you right now, and that'll be a lot of fun. And then I'll get out of here. Go on, guys, get him. And all the dogs bite him, and then poof. in a poof of dog shit and marinara sauce. He's gone. And Cierre has to recover from his injured balls. So that's how that works. Wow. April 23rd, 2019. He is officially charged with the death here.
He is charged.
He's charged. He is officially charged. They say a 5-year-old girl covered in bruises and suffering from internal injuries died after enduring abuse at the hands of a mother who was prone to fits of anger and physical discipline in the form of rigorous exercise under the direction of former NFL and Notre Dame running back Cierre Wood.
Under his direction. His guidance of how to reprimand this child.
Wow. Yeah, I know a way to torture her that won't leave marks is a crazy fucking thing to say. I guess they were dating and living together. According to documents here, the investigation began on the night of April 9th when first responders were notified of a little girl in cardiac arrest at the Summerlin Hospital. Really? That's not normal. Yeah. They went up to her like, hey, how much fucking Carl's Jr. you been eating? And she said none. And they were like, yeah,
she's already in cardiac arrest.
This is a problem. They said the girl, later identified as Larava, was stiff and cold to the touch despite efforts to save her life. She was pronounced dead at 7:24 p.m.
Yeah.
They immediately believed her death to be suspicious, and Wood and Taylor were questioned by police at the hospital, but grew uncooperative and attempted to leave. Well, we'll be going now. They were detained by an investigator from the coroner's office who was called to the hospital to conduct a body exam on the little girl. The examination revealed a long list of injuries, including bruises, scratches, signs of internal injuries, petechial hemorrhage, and what appeared to be a bite mark.
Oh, they're biting a child.
I will fucking, oh my God, I want to fucking punch this guy in the dick. Wow. They were taken to the police headquarters for questioning. Taylor told the police she met Wood 6 months ago on a dating website, and they moved in together after a month of dating. Jesus
Christ.
When
your Tinder date bites your kid.
Oh my God. You have a 5-year-old. Listen. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna put this on the mother on this one because it's her kid, and Wood didn't even know this kid existed before this. If you have a 5-year-old, you cannot have somebody you met a fucking month ago move into that house. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
got to do better. I don't care if you're a mom, a dad, whoever the fuck you are with a fucking child in the house. You cannot let someone move in that you've known for a month.
Vet a stepdad in 4 weeks?
That's insane.
You can't do that.
That's fucking insane, man. I'm horrified by that. And then everything else that happened, obviously.
Yeah.
When asked how the little girl was disciplined, Taylor, the mother, said she was spanked with a hand or a belt. You're using a belt on a 5-year-old girl.
Oh, boy.
You're using objects to hit your child. That's disgusting. Taylor also said her daughter was stubborn, defiant, prone to talking back. Oh, my God, not a 5-year-old who's stubborn and talks about a 5-year-old? No, I don't believe it.
That child's had 5 years to turn into what they are. That is more of a reflection of you than that child.
Thank you. I was just going to say, maybe it's because they have a fucking idiot mother who's so fucking stupid she brings in strangers to live in her fucking house. Of course she is. You think this fucking woman paid attention to this kid? Unbelievable. She said that getting her to behave was a constant struggle. It's a 5-year-old. 5-year-old. Try teaching kindergarten. There's 30 of those fucking kids they're trying to wrangle.
Yeah.
And they don't kill them usually.
One teacher
they might have an affair with them
day.
once in a while, but don't kill them.
Yeah.
Taylor told police she gave Wood permission to discipline the little girl. Permission.
Wow.
It's not your kid. You just got here. Why don't you discipline her?
Eesh.
Wow. And stated that he prefers to use exercise as opposed to spanking because the little girl wasn't his kid. I'll just torture her. I don't want to hit her or anything. Wow. Taylor told police she was at the store when she got a call from Wood, who urged her to come home right away because something wasn't right. Wood told Taylor he was having the little girl do sit-ups when the girl smacked her head as she leaned back. Yeah, right. The girl was unresponsive and 911 was called because a little girl from going up, 7 inches? How much up can a little girl going all the way back down? That'll crack her fucking skull, obviously, and she'll be unresponsive. Horseshit. Wow. Taylor also told police that the little girl had been complaining about having chest pains in the days leading up to her death, but she was never taken to the doctor. That's good. Yeah. Court documents said that after further questioning, she admitted to sitting on her daughter's chest and abdomen as a form of punishment.
Yeesh.
How is that a form? You can't breathe now? That's a form of punishment?
Right.
She then stated that Wood would poke the girl in the chest or abdomen to elicit a response from her. Taylor said bruising may also have developed as a result of her grabbing the little girl by the arm when she misbehaved. When asked if the discipline may have accidentally caused more serious injury, Taylor is quoted as saying, quote, "It has to be yes, because she's dead."
Right. Yeah.
And it must have been one of us. Mm-hmm. Wow. Taylor ended the interview by requesting an attorney, but the court document said she continued to talk. She's quoted as saying, "Wow, I honestly felt like when I sat on her, I fucked her up. I fucked up, and now I don't have a child now." That's what she said. Yeah, you fucking scumbag. Oh, God, these two fucking idiots, man. Wood spoke to police saying that Taylor was easily frustrated and would often throw fits that involved hitting herself or talking to herself when she was angry. That's the mom, not the 5-year-old. Wood said that Taylor didn't abuse the little girl during these fits and that discipline was limited to spanking. So she's being a little more honest, and he is trying to save his ass. He said he had no knowledge of Taylor sitting on the girl, but he said he was aware of the chest pains. He said that he used exercise as learning through fun when the little girl didn't want to do her schoolwork. When the girl misbehaved during study time, Wood made her run sprints, do sit-ups, and wall squats.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ, man.
It's called torture.
Yes, it's one thing to go, because we've all done this. Every parent has gone, okay, this kid's energy is crazy right now. Mm-hmm. Let's go play a game. And you go outside and you play some game where they run around a lot to tire them out. Yeah. We've all done that. You know what I mean? Oh, let's play this game. Yeah, I'll throw the ball and you go get it and bring it back to me or whatever. Fetch, essentially. Yeah. Whatever it is, we've all played things with kids to try to tire them out. Let's take them there. We'll tire them out. But you don't make them do like NFL combine exercises. No. That's ridiculous.
I did jokingly tell my neighbor's kid to go to the bottom of the pool and see how many deep breaths he could take.
Well, that's just being a fun neighbor, though. I feel like.
And I think he understood what I meant because he just gave me a shitty look.
Yes. Yes. How old is the kid?
7.
Okay, old enough to get that that's not good. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. That's great. He also said, oh, my God, this is the... Oh,
God, I don't want to hear it.
This pisses me off way more than anything else. He also said he was, with the exercise, was trying to help the little girl get on the right path because she was, quote, chunky.
I knew it. God damn
She's
it.
5.
This little fatso.
This little fat fuck.
Jesus Christ.
No man's going to want her. She's 5.
Holy shit.
She's not going to make the kindergarten volleyball team now. What are we talking about? That's insane. He added that his ability to discipline the little girl was limited because she wasn't his daughter, saying, quote, even if I want to snatch her up by her shit, I guess, expletive. What else would you say? Shit? Ass, whatever. I can't do that. It's not my child. He added that he felt that urge multiple times to grab the little girl, and that spanking wouldn't faze the little girl because, quote, she was tough. Tough and chunky. She's 5. She's not tough or chunky.
She's fat. She could take a punch.
Yeah. Or incorrigible. She's none of those things. She's 5.
Unbelievable.
Wood said on the day of the death, he made her do sit-ups because she didn't want to do her schoolwork. He said she struggled to complete sit-ups, so he made her run from one wall to the other before making her do 5 more sit-ups. He said that she fell back, hit her head on the floor during the second set of sit-ups. So she didn't even hit it on anything. She just slammed herself into the... Come on.
That's some fucking aggressive sit-ups.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, she's really working them hard. He told police he thought the little girl was faking until she struggled to walk after the sit-ups.
Oh, boy.
So he decided to administer medical care, obviously, by splashing cold water on her face, which that'll do it.
He's a real good doc.
And called 911 and called the mom to tell her to come home. Court documents said that Wood was asked about the bruising, and he said it was the result of the girl falling at the park or at home.
Oh, boy.
You know, she's also clumsy. She's tough, chunky, clumsy, and incorrigible. Those are the main things.
If he was as good or as vigorous at sit-ups as she was, maybe he'd still be in the NFL.
That's exactly, yeah, if he was into it that much. He also, and this is even more infuriating, if it could get worse, he said that they did not abuse the girl and that the little girl bruised easily because he thinks was probably suffering from an undiagnosed blood disorder. That's her fault.
She might be anemic, you know.
She's also got shitty blood. Did I mention that? She's also chunky, lazy.
Man, he's blaming everything on her. She did it to herself.
Wow. They have since posted bond somehow, by the way.
They're out, huh?
They let these fucking people out. He
second-degree murder. Let them walk.
First-degrry murder.
First-degree
not
murder.
Second.
No,
He pleads
my God.
not guilty in the child's death. Wow. I don't even know what to say. I mean, I guess that's what you have to do, but wow. That's fucking crazy. So June 27th, 2019 is the official indictment. Yeah. And he is officially indicted here. The judge citing photos of numerous external bruises from what were described as finger pokes to the girl's abdomen, back, arms, and legs.
God damn it.
Autopsy findings showed she had 20 newly broken ribs.
How many ribs do you have?
I think 20.
That's all of them, right?
Or something.
Jesus.
Internal bleeding, lacerated liver, and bruises to her heart, diaphragm, and connective tissues. They beat that little fucking girl
to death.
Senseless.
To death.
20 broken ribs. And kids' bones are fucking mushy.
Yeah.
To break a 5-year-old's bones, you got to fucking work that shit.
Yeah.
That is disgusting. Absolutely fucking disgusting. And they say that must have been from the mother, and all them tried to say that must have been from her sitting on her. No. Not unless Yokozuna did his fucking off the second rope on her. I don't think
you gotta
so.
jump.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is fucking insane. Wow. I am fucking disturbed, man. Absolutely
so
disturbed. A bail hearing for Wood was called off after the indictment was filed, moved the cases to state court for trial with Taylor on charges that could get each of them life in prison. One thing they said he was out, and another thing they said he wasn't. So here's a judge set a bail of $500,000 and ordered house arrest for Cierre Wood, who is waiting trial. So he does get out, but it's house arrest. Okay. Wow. Jesus Christ, man. He ends up making a plea deal.
He pled to this.
He pled. It specified that he would plead guilty to a charge of second-degree murder and child abuse, neglect, or endangerment. He entered an Alford plea, which, if you don't know, you're not small-town murder listeners, means he only admitted that prosecutors have enough evidence to convict him, but doesn't admit to actually doing it. Wow. That is horrifying. The chief deputy district attorney said during sentencing, your heart absolutely breaks and you think, how can somebody be so cruel? So the judge here, District Judge Jacqueline Bluth, one of the Arrested Development clan here, sentences him to, you, sir, may fuck right off, life with the possibility of parole after 10 years.
And they better not give it.
Wow. With a consecutive sentence of 28 to 72 months, which isn't that much, for the child abuse or neglect. Mm-hmm. She also ordered him to pay for funeral expenses.
Okay. $1,000? What is that?
Wow. That is disturbing. Wood's lawyer argued his client did not inflict the injuries that led to the death, but should have protected the child more. They blamed the mother for sitting on the child's chest and holding her down. Wood was at work at the time and didn't know she had done that, the lawyer said.
Right.
Wood said he tried to provide the girl and her mother with stability, and, he's a good guy with no prior criminal record, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Taylor, the mom, entered a guilty plea also, admitting to charges of second-degree murder and child abuse, neglect, or endangerment. Sentenced her to, you, ma'am, may also fuck off, life in prison with the possibility of parole after 10 years. and 8 to 20 years on the abuse charge. So that's
okay. That's good.
She could end up doing more time for that.
Yeah.
So, wow. They said that Taylor blamed Wood for everything and claimed he was abusive toward her and her daughter, which I believe. Then Wood claimed that Wood, at the time, we're talking about Cierre Wood, though he claimed that Taylor was the one who did everything. Taylor abused her, and he kind of, quote, did nothing.
Okay.
She said it was hard to grasp that he did nothing when his family stressed his strong personality and willingness to fight for what he stands for in letters. The judge said, it's very hard for me to believe. It's very hard for me to believe. Where am I here? Oh, yeah. It's very hard for me to believe that you just passively stood there while this child was basically beaten to death.
Yeah.
She read from texts between Taylor and Wood, referring to the little girl with profanity and also talking about not wanting her to go to school with bruises.
Yeah.
You know, child abuse cover-ups.
We'll get in trouble, yeah.
Man, he said his language in the text messages was unacceptable, but he didn't really mean what he said literally. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, in text, they often say context is hard, jokes are hard. Imagine what that's going to be. We're going to take that shit at face value, dude. So the judge said, you are both guilty, and you better thank Mr. Erickson for every single second that you got off, because if a jury heard these text messages and saw the pictures of that child that I had to see, you'd be doing life without the possibility of fucking parole.
Okay.
Not fuck. I added the fucking, but that's what they said. The girl's father gave a tearful victim impact statement, and I've seen that shit. I watched the fucking report of him.
Yeah.
Tears were popping out of this man's eyes like a fucking, I mean.
Screaming out, yeah.
I felt horrible for this fucking guy.
Sure.
Man, he said she was just a kid, and she was very smart. She said the last time they spoke, she told her father that Wood told her he'd beat her if she said anything.
Ooh.
2 days later, he got a call that she was gone. Wow. So he remains in prison, thankfully.
Uh-huh.
This guy can eat
and
all
when
the
was
dicks.
that? What year did that?
2019, I believe.
Okay, and he got at least 10 years then. I mean, 8 years.
Plus
you can
more.
get paroled, probably.
So plus another at least
maybe 3 more
2
years.
2 to 5, basically. Yeah. So 2 to 5 plus that. So he's got at least 12 to 15 that he's got to serve. So he's going to be in there till at least like 2031, 2032, and that's if he gets paroled immediately.
Yeah, that's if he's like great in prison and then gets out.
Oh yeah, and then fucking somehow talks these assholes into some shit. If he gets a Notre Dame fan in the fucking group, maybe something like that. So either way, can't get enough of this asshole.
Oh my god.
Oof, I've had plenty of them. We have a Cierre Wood Leaf Trinity card, a 1 of 1 with a authentic player-worn jersey patch on it.
Nice.
This card, it's apparently a big deal. Any of these like special 1 of 1,
right? One that's got a piece of the jersey with them. That's really cool.
This is $249.
What?
You have to just be going to
murderer?
Complete the set or something, right? You're not paying that for this guy's shit. I would think.
Crazy.
One person is watching this item. Who wants this?
Maybe his mom. I don't know.
I don't know, man. It is. It says hurry before it's gone.
Yeah.
And then also a Cierre Wood 2013 Panini Contenders autographed card.
Yeah.
With him holding the ball in a Houston Texans deal here, and it says Panini Contenders rookie and his autograph on the side. $3 for that.
There's the deal.
Fuck off. Yeah, that is unfucking believable. We could not find mistaken identities. Closest we have is Cierre Wood, who's a girl. Sierra, Cierre Wood, who's a girl, and the associate director at the Law Annual Fund in Washington, D.C. Wow, that is crazy. There you go, everybody. That is Cierre Wood.
Boy, is he terrible.
Wow, is he an immediate front runner for Scumbag of the Year? Like, immediate. Like, this guy is the fucking out of the gate. He's like 10 paces ahead. Yeah, he is 10 horse lengths away at this point. He's doing great. He is like rounding the first lap with no one else out of the gate yet. He's a fucking asshole. So there you go. If you enjoyed that story, obviously not the content of the story, but how we told it, please get on whatever app you're on and give us 5 stars. It helps so much, and we have no idea why.
Yeah.
So do that. Help us out with that, and thank you for doing that. Also, definitely follow us on social media at Crime and Sports. Head over to shutupandgivememurder.com. Get your tickets for live small-town murder shows, especially the next 2 coming up that you can get tickets for are October. We have the Seattle show. Get in there for that. By the way, we just released our holds, and I think there's a few left for Portland now. Not positive.
That's great.
You can check on it, but I think we released the whatever we had that was they were saving for us. So there's that, and get your tickets to the absolutely fun Halloween virtual live show. Takes place the Thursday right before Halloween there. We're going to wear costumes. We're going to tell you a crazy story with pictures and everything else, just like a regular live show, except you're in your living room or wherever the fuck you want to be. Shutupandgivememurder.com. Get yourself some Patreon while you're at it.
Okay.
Patreon.com/crimeinsports is where you get all the bonus material. Anybody who's $5 a month or above, you're going to get new ones every other week, and you're going to get hundreds of back episodes immediately upon subscription, so you can binge those. This week, what you're going to get 1 Crime and Sports, 1 Small Town Murder, and obviously you get all of it. This week, what you're going to get for Crime and Sports, we're going to talk about a crazy fight that happened in basketball. It happened in the 70s.
Yeah. Right, it's been a long time.
Where the longtime Houston Rockets coach Rudy Tomjanovich was punched by a guy named Kermit Washington. The incident's crazy. It's not what it looks like on the court. The guys, it's such a weird incident, and the way it affected both of their lives, it's just this crazy.
It changed both of them forever,
It's like a tiny pebble flew into your fucking windshield, and those spider webs just go forever the longer you leave it. And that's how that works. And then for Small Town Murder, we're going to talk about, we had the Ted Bundy versus Green River Killer for 2 parts, and now we're going to move on to what we had as a choice from that or that. The history of executions in the United States, starting back in the 1600s. We'll find out all about that stuff. It's going to be wild. Patreon.com/crimeinsports. And in addition to all of that, you also get, this is awesome too, all the shows, Crime and Sports, Your Stupid Opinions, and both episodes of Small Town Murder, all ad-free.
Unbelievable.
As well, with your Patreon subscription. We wish we could give you more, but we can't. Oh, yes, we can. We give you a shout out.
Oh, yeah.
And that happens right fucking now. Jimmy, hit me with the names of the people who would absolutely murder these 2 assholes in the story this week if they could possibly get their fucking hands wrapped around their throats. Hit me with them right goddamn now.
This week's executive producer, Gary Howard. Jennifer Frisch, how are you, Jen? Exact Tax Solutions. She doesn't give her name, but the lady came to our show in Irvine, and evidently the whole office is thrilled to hear about it.
Well, lovely. We appreciate that.
Kate Baliecko Rogers. Thank you all so much for everything you guys do.
Thank you.
You're amazing.
For sure.
Thank you. Yes, can't say it enough. Other producers are Peyton Meadows, Happy Hour in Nagadoches, Texas.
Oh, boy.
Poor bastard. Get out of there, Happy Hour.
Every
That's
time
crazy.
it's the worst places you can
This guy overnights in the worst places you ever heard. Janice
Christ.
Hill, Sydney with no last name.
I'm in
Jared
Crotch Rot,
Evans.
Louisiana this week. Holy fuck.
Welcome to Dick Hole, Mississippi.
Oh, boy.
Sarah Gatchick. Heidi Griffin checking in yeast infection, Florida.
Hey, one of my favorite spots. I love a tract infection, Florida. That's wonderful.
Jalen Skoglund, Matt Van Giesen, Liz, Lys, it's Alyssa, but I don't, what do you say, Liz? I think it's Liz.
Yo, Liz.
Thank you. She didn't give her last name. Alexander Wisenend, Joseph Lindley, Andrea Davis, Krista Malloy, Megan Argo, Sam with no last name, Bent R.C.'s, Jenilyn Willis, Bob Hodgman Burns, Jill Brown, Rachel Sullivan, Venice Keller, Brett Helgeson, Dakota Schultz, Cassie Jones, Amy with no last name, Will Puckett, Sandra Marks, CC the Dundalkian, I don't know who that is, Caitlin Winkler, Richard Hamilton. Is that a person?
That's a basketball player.
There it is. That's
right. NBA player for years. UConn, right?
I think so. Tom Trimble. Is that Rip Hamilton? That's Rip Hamilton, right?
Richard Rip Hamilton.
Tom Trimble. Oh, smart. Shelley Brown, Melis. Bill with no last name. Elizabeth Vunk, Celia Kinney, Riley with no last name. Tarek Newcomb Evans, Amy Fortner, John Gates, Michael Lynn Finley, perhaps that's Mike Finley's daughter. Brian Bates, Katie Dion, Maria Rose, Joanne Fogarty. It is. That's the same spelling as John. M.K. Trafford, Michelle Kelly, Sarah with an H, Jana Van Nelson, Avery with no last name, Thomas Fallon, Elizabeth Sperber, Ray with no last name, Emin Burns, Ali DR, Bill Sale, David Bullied. Is that might be auto-corrected. I don't know if he was or not bullied. Kiko Namato, Carolyn Beck Anderson, Nikki Palmberry, Donna with no last name, Tracy Taylor, Sarah Trippy, Sasha Bovey, Nina with no last name, Bloody Echo, Rob with no last name, Rachel Parker, Molly Manning, Kelly Ann, Olivia Roberts, Elena Bidlack, Zipporah Abraca, Tom with no last name, Marcel Wiggins, Jeffrey Self, Shauna Rogers, Julio Danzing, Wooden Spoon, Upside the Head, Helen Bennett, Bill Dubs. I don't know that I like that in a child abuse episode. Bill Dubs, Caitlin Yost, Misha Palmer, Misha Crane. I'll bet those are people that are the same person. There's no way a Misha Palmer and a Misha Crane donated back to back. They're different people. Never.
Everybody named Misha loves us. Don't you know that?
Evidently, and they got to give us money. Carlos Tavares, Katie with no last name, Sean Hale, Donna D, Michelle Hamilton, Joey Benefiel, Christy Ackley, Carrie Fox, Carly Kane, Jenny Lean, Melanie with no last name, Aaron Flynn, Lisa Harger, Linda McCarthy, Sarah Palumbo, Angela Cardo, Aisha Cisse, T.R. Colleen perhaps, Stephen with no last name, Stephen maybe, Becky Williams, Beverly Ellis, Shay Lee with no last name, Zachary Haas, Brandon Williamson, Butters the cat. Oh, I love a good cat with a great name. Jan Fisher, Jan Fisher maybe, Tamar Pilegi, Ginger with no last name, Emily B, Carol Colson, Holly Manning, and all of our patrons, especially the ones in Skin Infection, Indiana.
Thank you so much, everybody. You wonderful, wonderful bastards. We appreciate the shit out of you and all that you do for us. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. We had a weird, if you might notice, they were a little shorter this week because we had a weird
it was a lot longer last week.
We had to do some of the week. Yeah. We had a week and a half of them last week. So it's half and half. It's a pain in the ass. But thank you for what you do for us all the time. Thank you for everything. Please tell everyone you know to listen to our shows and hang out. And keep coming back and seeing us. ShutUpAndGiveMeMurder.com has drop-down menus that take you anywhere you want to go. You can find us on social media, find our dates, find everything out there. Yep. Keep doing it. And live from the Crime and Sports Studios, we will see you next week.
Bye.